Next movement. This one was tough for me because I actually like to do this movement. It's one of those movements that I like. Relevant. It's just subpar to everything else. I'd rather use a hammer strength row or a cable row set up high. I get way more out of that. I can squeeze my upper back a lot better. When I do a seal row, I'm really limited to how much weight I can move, which you might think might be a good thing in this case. But because I'm severely limited to how much weight I can use, because it's a lot harder, the development is just not there at all. You pull it up, yes, you can squeeze. It's just not worth it. It's really not worth it. Once you've done these for a little bit of time, you start to realize what I'm talking about. This development is not there. Even if you did dumbbell, like an off an incline, like a braced row, those are way better than a seal row. There's something about the weight, the barbell, it's just not a good movement at all. Seal rows, toss them in the garbage, do a hammer strength row instead. You'll get way more development. The next one's for triceps. And this was an old school classic, bench dips. Bench dips, I used to do them. I used to do 4 or 5 plates. Problem with bench dips, similar to push-ups, you're very limited. You can only load a certain amount of plate. You have to get someone next to you, hey, can you load the plates up? And when you do bench dips, you're actually recruiting a lot more shoulders in them. So arguably, are you better off doing like a close grip bench press in this case? Because you can load the weight by yourself. It's much more stable. You're not risking real injury doing that. You don't hold plates on your lap and possibly clip your friend downstairs. And when you do a close grip bench press, you're able to kind of push more with the triceps. Bench dips are a great movement to burn out at the end if you wanted to do them. But again, just because the overload factor with them, they fall into that same category as push-ups. You're just going to get tired for no reason. It's not going to help really with development. You're better off doing a press down or other movements that I talked about in order to develop bigger triceps. Number 7, barbell shrugs. I used to do these all the time, but when your goal is to grow humongous traps and thick, meaty traps that touch your ears like Bane, Batman. Well, you need to follow the fibers. Now, when you have a barbell in front of you, your fibers of your traps, they don't go up and down. They go more from your shoulder joint all the way to your neck. So they kind of go sideways like this. So in order to actually hit those fibers effectively, you need to be in a neutral position. Problem is, you're limited by dumbbells, which can only hold a certain amount. That's why I like doing trap bar shrugs, or my personal favorite is a machine neutral grip shrug. You have a machine neutral grip and you pull up and down. You're moving in that fiber window where the fibers move. You're following those fibers. Since I started doing that, I've got way more development out of my traps. Versus when I do the barbell shrug, I'm just heaving around heavy weight and actually puts a lot of torque on your lower back because the weight's in front of you. And again, like I said, because traps respond to heavy weight, you have to really load up barbell. And again, you're just risking the lower back. Like I just talked about tension on the muscles. Okay. So instead of doing a barbell shrug, think about doing something neutral instead and really focusing on putting tension on those shrugs, on the traps. And number 8. Now this one